Most people never start a real manufacturing business for one simple reason. They believe it's only possible for big factories with big money. That belief quietly kills thousands of good business ideas before they even begin. This video is for small business owners, beginners, and anyone who wants something real, not online hype or shortcuts. I am going to show you 7 machines, all based on waste, that are already being used to build practical, local businesses. Some of them create physical products, some sell high-value services, and one of them completely changes how industries deal with trash. You might be surprised which machine requires the lowest investment, and which one quietly makes money without selling a single product. If you stay until the end, you will understand what each machine really does, who actually pays for the output, and how to decide which one makes sense for your situation. This is about clarity, not promises. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. We do not guarantee income or results. Success depends on individual effort, skills, and market conditions. Number 7. Pet Scrubber and Sponge Machine. This last one works because it feels almost too simple. People throw away plastic bottles every day, but nobody questions where their kitchen scrubbers come from. This machine weaves recycled pet fiber into durable cleaning scrubbers. The machine itself is compact, quiet, and surprisingly fast. In a market obsessed with sustainability, everyday products made from recycled materials sell themselves when the story is honest. This setup is perfect for beginners, small workshops, and brand builders. Machine prices usually range from $3,000 to $7,000. PET fiber is cheap, and production costs often stay under $0.05 per unit. Eco scrubbers commonly sell wholesale at $0.25 to $0.40 each, depending on packaging and order size, leaving healthy room for packaging and marketing. A small operation can realistically net $5,000 to $10,000 per month with local stores or online sales. The caution here is differentiation. The product is simple, so branding matters. But once customers connect the product to the mission, the loop closes. You are not just selling a scrubber, you are selling a better way to look at waste. Now, if that felt almost too simple, the next machine shows how separation, not manufacturing, is where real value often hides. Number 6. Cable and Metal Shredder. People underestimate this business because it looks too simple. That is the trap. The value is not in the machine, it is in separation. This machine breaks down electrical cables and separates copper or aluminum from plastic insulation. Burning cables is illegal and dirty. This machine does it cleanly and efficiently, which is why scrapyards love the output. This setup is perfect for beginners with hustle. Electricians, demolition sites, and repair shops throw cables away every day. A compact unit costs around $3,000 to $6,000, making it one of the lowest barriers on this list. Production costs are low, mostly labor and power. Clean copper granules sell at near market rates, often $6 to $8 per kilogram depending on prices. Metal prices do fluctuate, so margins move, but clean copper always sells. Processing just 100 kilograms per day can realistically generate $300 to $600 in gross profit, translating to $5,000 to $8,000 monthly if supply is steady. The honest challenge is sourcing. The machine is easy. Consistent cable supply takes networking and legwork. Solve that, and the loop closes. You are no longer chasing opportunity. You are extracting it from waste. So far, we have been turning trash into products. The next machine flips the idea completely. It makes money without producing anything new at all. Number 5. Rust Cleaning Laser Machine. Here is a mistake beginners often make. They think manufacturing always means producing something physical. Sometimes the real money is in restoring what already exists. This machine removes rust, paint, and oxidation using focused laser pulses. No chemicals, no abrasion, no damage to the base metal. It feels like science fiction, but workshops and collectors already rely on it. In a world focused on restoration, reuse, and precision repair, this service fits perfectly. This machine is ideal for solo operators, small workshops, or mobile service businesses. You can run it from a garage or a van. Entry-level units cost around $6,000 to $10,000. Operating costs are minimal, mostly electricity and maintenance. Customers pay for results. Typical rates are $80 to $150 per hour, and many projects bill $300 to $1,000 each. With steady work, a realistic monthly profit sits around $6,000 to $10,000. The caution here is skill and trust. You need to practice and educate clients, because many have never seen laser cleaning before. Once they do, the value becomes obvious. Before number 4, take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more smart business ideas. Our goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and your support helps this channel grow and bring you more real opportunities. Number 4. Plastic granulator. Here is a truth most beginners miss. Plastic recycling does not fail because of machines. It fails because people try to skip the boring middle step. That middle step is granulation. This machine takes sorted plastic waste and chops it into clean, uniform flakes. Not glamorous, but absolutely essential. Right now, manufacturers want recycled plastic, but they only buy material that is consistent and clean. That is where this machine fits perfectly into the current market. This business works best for hands-on operators who are okay with volume and repetition. Entry-level granulators usually cost $5,000 to $8,000, sometimes a bit more with a pre-shredder. Production costs are mainly electricity and labor. If you process 800 to 1,000 kilograms per day, flakes often sell for $400 to $600 per ton, depending on plastic type and purity. A realistic monthly profit for a small setup lands between $4,000 and $8,000 once supply and buyers are stable. The honest caution is sorting. If you mix plastics, prices drop fast. The moment you respect material separation, the loop closes. You stop selling trash and start supplying industry. And when people ask how to turn those flakes into even more valuable material, that naturally leads to pelletizing, which we are about to cover next. Number 3. Recycled wood pallet press. Most people never think about pallets, yet almost everything you buy sits on one at some point. That invisibility is the opportunity. This machine compresses sawdust, wood chips, or agricultural waste mixed with resin into solid presswood pallets. No nails, no splinters. Heat and pressure do the work. In logistics and export markets, these pallets are in constant demand because they meet ISPM 15 regulations without extra treatment. This business makes sense because wood waste is everywhere. Carpentry shops often pay to get rid of it. The machine cost typically ranges from $15,000 to $30,000. Producing one pallet costs roughly $3 to $5, while selling prices usually land between $9 and $12, depending on region and volume. A modest operation can realistically clear $8,000 to $18,000 per month in gross profit if sales are consistent. This machine suits people comfortable with business-to-business sales and repeat contracts. The caution here is space and power. You need room and stable electricity. But once customers are locked in, the loop closes. You turn dust into the backbone of modern trade. Everything we have covered so far works at small and medium scale. The final machine takes the same logic and pushes it to an industrial level. Number 2. Recycled plastic pelletizer. Here's a mistake a lot of beginners make. They think shredded plastic is the final product. In reality, that is only half the game. The real buyers, the serious manufacturers, don't want flakes, they want pellets. This takes clean plastic flakes, heats them, filters impurities, and turns the material into uniform pellets that flow easily into industrial machines. In today's market, manufacturers are under pressure to reduce virgin plastic use without sacrificing consistency. That pressure creates steady demand for high-quality recycled pellets. This setup is best for people who already understand sorting or are willing to learn it properly. Pelletizing lines usually cost between $18,000 and $50,000, depending on capacity. Your main ongoing cost is electricity and maintenance. Clean flakes might cost you around $300 to $500 per ton, but recycled pellets can sell for $800 to $1,000 per ton, and even more if you specialize in colored or compounded pellets. At small scale, realistic monthly profit sits around $7,000 to $15,000, once you have buyers locked in. The honest caution is quality control. One bad batch can lose trust fast. But if you solve that, you close the loop. You stop selling waste and start selling industrial-grade material. Number 1. Automatic tire recycling plant. Most people see used tires as a mess nobody wants to deal with. That is exactly why this business works. Tires are bulky, regulated, and expensive to dispose of, which means someone always has to pay to make them disappear. That payment is the hidden advantage. This plant breaks down old tires into rubber granules, steel wire, and textile fiber. The process is mechanical and continuous. Once the line is running, tires go in and separated materials come out. In today's market, governments, construction companies, and sports facilities are actively looking for recycled rubber for playgrounds, tracks, and asphalt mixes. Demand is not the problem. Supply done properly is. This setup is best for people thinking beyond a garage. You need space, permits, and access to tire suppliers. The machine cost for a compact line usually starts around $60,000 to $120,000. The upside is that raw material is often free, or you get paid $0.50 to $1 per tire to take it. Rubber granules typically sell for $350 to $500 per ton. Steel adds extra income, and monthly profit before tax and financing land between $15,000 and $30,000 once established. The honest caution is logistics. Transport and local regulations can make or break this business. But if you solve that, you close the loop. You are not chasing customers. The waste keeps coming. When we started this video, I said you might never look at trash the same way again. And now you can see why. Bottles become scrubbers. Dust becomes pallets. Rust becomes a paid service. Old cables turn into pure metal. Tires stop being a problem and start being inventory. None of these machines are magic. They do not promise overnight success. What they do offer is something much more valuable: a clear business logic, a real customer, and a place where waste already exists, waiting to be handled better. What matters is not choosing the biggest machine or the most impressive setup. What matters is choosing the one that fits your space, your skills, and your local market. A garage business can grow into a workshop. A service can turn into a brand. A small operation can become a supplier. The opportunity is not hidden in trends or hype. It is sitting quietly in scrap yards, workshops, warehouses, and back alleys. The people who win are not the ones who talk the most. They are the ones who start. If you want more videos like this, real machines, real numbers, and honest explanations, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I post only when there is something worth your time, not filler. Thanks for spending your time here. I will see you in the next video.